Good afternoon. I'm Cindy Hsu. Happy 4th of July, now on CBS 2 and streaming on CBS News New York. We start with the Independence Day celebrations happening across the tri-state. We have our team of reporters covering it all, from the Nathan's hot dog eating contest to the countdown to the Macys 4th of July fireworks show, which for the first time in more than 10 years is back over the Hudson River. CBS 2's Natalie Duddridge kicks off our coverage.
Well, yes, since 1976, the Macys 4th of July fireworks have been lighting up New York City skies, and they've alternated each year between the east side and the west side. They were on the east side for more than a decade. Now they are back to the west side. And I took a bit of an unscientific poll with people over here on the west side, and 100% of them say they're thrilled they're back over the Hudson.
Thank God they're back on the west side. It's been too long. They look so much better on this side.
It's finally paying off, living on the west side in Manhattan.
Many residents on the west side of Manhattan say they can finally watch the fireworks from their living room windows.
Very happy.
Why?
Well, we get to see it from our apartments, yeah.
If you're one of thousands who plan to watch from an official viewing location on the street, the best vantage points are along the West Side Highway from Christopher Street up to West 41st Street. To get in, use one of 5 entry points on Christopher Street, West 11th, West 12th, West 29th, and West 40th. And if you're watching the fireworks from across the river in New Jersey, there are official viewing points in Hoboken at Peary Park, Maxwell Place Park, Stevens Park, and Elysian Park. Fireworks tonight, you watching?
Yes, ma'am.
Trying to catch up with bikers and joggers on the west side proved tougher than securing a prime viewing spot. You watching the fireworks tonight? Are you guys watching the fireworks tonight?
Yeah.
And you're getting in a workout before you eat burgers, or what's the plan?
Hot
here?
dogs, Nathan's, Coney Island.
Oh, you're going to try to get 50?
Oh, no. I'm trying to get 2. Two's enough.
With major crowds expected, security is ramped up. The NYPD says no lawn chairs, blankets, tents, umbrellas, backpacks, alcohol, or skateboards allowed in the zone. Just bring yourself.
My feet, my camera, my phone and camera, and some friends.
Happy 4th.
A Macy's spokesperson says they expect the fireworks display to launch around 9:25 p.m. and they say it'll go ahead, rain or shine. On the west side, Natalie Duddridge, CBS 2 News.
Hotter temperatures, higher humidity, and some showers for the 4th of July. This is a live look outside of Lower Manhattan, and Tony Sadiku continues our team coverage with a look at the holiday forecast. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Cindy. I know Natalie said rain or shine, but I think most folks just want the fireworks to be the only thing shining and not Mother Nature's fireworks. And the threat for lightning, it's still on the table, got to be honest with you. But the way it looks right now, things are looking good for you to salvage a good portion of the daylight hours, and we're okay right now. Some clouds in the mix for sure as you're kicking off the day, and temperatures already climbing fast in the low 80s in the city. Look at Brick leading the way at 86, and the dew points, you've been out there, it doesn't feel like it did yesterday. These numbers are starting to climb. In fact, to compare it to this time yesterday, it's a double-digit difference. That's translating to a steamier feel and a little bit of moisture working through parts of the Hudson Valley. Some light showers already kicking off. We'll take a closer look at when we could see thunderstorms. The best chance for them, Cindy, and my full forecast coming up.
Okay, Tony, thank you. And people are flocking to the beaches across our area to beat the heat and humidity. This is a live look from Earth Cam at Seaside Heights, New Jersey, where you can see a lot of people on the boardwalk and the beach. On Long Island, Gilgo State Park Beach and Orient Beach State Park are at capacity. Traffic is backed up at Sunken Meadow State Park. Long Island beachgoers are encouraged to use Jones Beach and Heckscher State Park, where there's lighter traffic and no delays. And if you're still planning to travel, make sure you check with your airline before heading out. There are still some cancellations and delays. We checked out local airports, and things are looking much better today for travelers. Right now, LaGuardia has a total of 18 delays and only 1 cancellation. Newark has 38 delays and 16 cancellations, and JFK has 75 delays and 28 cancellations. A 4th of July tradition is still going strong in Ridgewood, New Jersey after more than a century. The village held its 114th annual parade this morning. It is so popular that residents have been known to put out their chairs days before to reserve a good viewing spot. July 4th celebrations continue in Ridgewood tonight with live music and a fireworks finale in Veterans Field. A new men's champion will be crowned today at Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest on Coney Island. And already this morning on the women's side, a world record is set. And the competition isn't only part of the fun. CBS 2's Steve Overmyer joins us live from Coney Island with the 4th of July festivities. Hi, Steve.
Cindy, I'm standing far away from it right now so we can actually have a conversation and just remind you of what a festive atmosphere this is, because every 4th of July, most are content with a modest cookout to celebrate America's birthday. But there is a peculiar bunch that loves to celebrate gluttony. And that is here at Surf and Stillwell, and those people are behind us right now celebrating the Nathan's famous hot dog eating competition. They're driven by hunger that defies reason and a spirit that embodies the very essence of American extravagance. The Nathan's famous hot dog eating competition attracts characters from far and wide, and as vibrant as the fireworks we'll see tonight. What's the craziest thing you've seen so far?
Oh, so far I see somebody walk around barefooted, man. I say, wow, I say, David, that's your real shoes? No, that's my feet.
That's the most dangerous thing you can do in New York, walk around barefoot.
Yeah, you can catch anything out here.
He speaks the truth, Cindy. And by the way, you're right. We have already seen a record being set today. Miki Sudo broke her own record by 4 full dogs. She downed 51 hot dogs in 10 minutes. The men's competition is about to begin. Here's the crazy thing. Her husband, Nick Wary, is actually one of the lead contenders. We could have the first husband and wife duo winning the Nathan's famous hot dog eating competition this year. Or if he doesn't get to 51, Mickey could be the overall champion as well.
Oh.
There's a lot on the line today, Cindy. Yeah.
Who are you putting your money on? Who do you think's going to win?
I think Nick has got 60 hot dogs ready to go.
Oh, good.
Weather is good. He's in great spirits. I think Nick is going to win this with 60 dogs today.
All right, we'll check it, Steve. Thank you so much. And we have expanded coverage of the 4th of July celebrations on our website. There you'll find a map of the best places to watch the fireworks. It's all there on our website, cbsnewyork.com.